Jimmy Rushing sang, "All the dreamy sunny Sundays, all the moonlit summer nights, I was busy in the back room." Well, busy's one thing, but it's sunny, so it's barbecue o'clock. I better crack on and record Monday Matters right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi, I'm Gary. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today, indeed, is Monday Matters. Now, as usual, I'll have a look at some of the highlights of the news of the week. I'll be having a look at what I've been up to on my bench. And, of course, I'll be announcing this week's featured kit of the week. All these bits come as chapters, so you can hop backwards and forwards as your heart desires. Now, if you'd like to support the channel at no cost to yourself, easiest thing to do is to make sure you've subscribed and do hit that bell. That way you'll be notified of all my future content as it is published. And of course, anything you do see on the channel that you like, please give it the old imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. And if you'd like to make a more concrete contribution to the channel, you can do so through any of my online partner programs, details of which are in the information box below. Okay, so before we crack on, just one thing to tell you about this time, a reminder really, and that is that Tuesday night is live stream night. It's the third Tuesday of the month, and we'll be having a live stream. So it's the 21st of May between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. British summer time. That's 1900 to 2100 Zulu, if that means anything to you. As usual on our live streams, I'll be chatting away about this and that, whatever comes up really, answering your questions as much as I'm able to. I'll be making something on my bench. I think I'll be continuing with my 1/144th scale Bristol Bowfighter that I started on the last Tuesday event. And yeah, just pop along, hang out for a couple of hours. So it's 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. on Tuesday, the 21st of May. That is 1900 to 2100 Zulu, if that means anything to you. Hope to see you there. Okay, let's make a start then with the news of the week. BELLFINE has shown a 1/72nd scale kit of the purported SR-72 reconnaissance aircraft, which it says will be available next year. It will also be available in 1/100th scale. LUKGRAPH has launched its latest product, the PWS-26 trainer biplane, available in 1/72nd, 1/48th or 1/32nd scales. As usual, these are resin printed kits in exquisite detail and take up to 60 days from order to shipment. From Fly Model comes this kit of the CWL JN1 flying wing glider in 1/72nd scale. Designed in the 1930s, it was intended to explore stability and handling of tailless aircraft, but proved very difficult to fly and crashed after a few months of testing, never to be flown again. Ukrainian company Rush Models has announced its first in-house design will be the Slingsby T-31 tandem glider in 1/48th scale, an aircraft familiar to more than one generation of air cadets and student pilots. An unusual choice perhaps, but a very welcome one. One that very nearly slipped under my radar recently is this Martin Baltimore project, a 1/48th scale kit apparently awaiting release by Special Hobby later this year. DBMK shared a shot of some CAD work on their 1/32nd scale Sea Fury this week, also showing that their 1/32nd scale Hornet is using high pressure moulding for the transparencies as well. But what I did notice was that the test shot here includes the very small components mounted on bars, much in the same manner as the tiny resin parts often are, an innovation DBMK want to try with the Sea Fury. Could be a brilliant idea. From Japanese company AKATOMBO Works comes this 1/72nd scale kit of the Interstate TDR-1, an American drone attack aircraft from World War II that was used briefly in 1944. If you've got one of the excellent ARMA Hobby 1/48 scale Hurricanes but want to detail out some of the parts, they have released several detail sets as 3D print files, so you can print them at home if you have a suitably detailed device. Is this a way forward for other manufacturers, I wonder? HANNANTS has a new extra decal set of the RAF's display Typhoon fighter for 2024, the plane nicknamed Moggy that has D-Day anniversary markings, available in 1/72 and 1/48 scales. FUJIMI is planning a new kit of the Mazda RX-7 in 1/24 scale. It will be the third generation FD3S vehicle with the supercharged rotary Wankel engine. Border Model has announced a new Sherman, the M4A1 76W, in 1/35 scale. There will also be a mid-production version soon. At the same time, Border has announced their first foray into ships, and of course, why wouldn't it be the Aegean Yamato in 1/350th scale? And if you're thinking of the 1/700th Magic Factory kit of the USS Gerald R. Ford, you can save lots of time with the flight deck as they are now offering a pre-painted item as an accessory. On my bench this week, well, I did the box review of the Supermarine Swift in 1/72 scale from Airfix. It's a nice looking little kit, actually, of an interesting plane. From what I understand, the moulding seems to be better now on this second release because they've used the new formulation of plastic, that sort of slightly brownish grey, dark grey plastic. And that seems not to have any warping issues that I know a few of you encountered with the initial boxing. So anyway, when I make it, I'll find out more about that, I'm sure. But it looks a decent enough little kit as it is. I also did the box review of the Danger Mines set from ICMs. This is a ZIL truck with a driver, 3 sappers doing mine clearance work, and a sapper dog as well to help them out, and a load of landmines as well. Great set for a diorama. A little bit of flash on 1 or 2 of the frames, but the bulk of them, especially the vehicle, absolutely crisp as anything. As usual, it seems with ICM, they really seem to have nailed their production so well these days. The Liberator project is continuing. That's actually ready for primer. So I built the fuselage, built the wings, built the tail, and it's ready to go into its primer before painting. There's another project I'm in the middle of painting as well. So in terms of production, at least, it gives me a little bit of time. And that is for this week's featured kit of the week, which will be the P51 Mustang in 1/72 scale from Airfix. It's one of the new starter sets. Now, I've actually got 2 of these to build. Now, the first one I'm going to build out of the box as it is, with the paint supplied, the brush supplied, the glue supplied, and obviously the parts supplied, and see what we can do with that. I will use the tools that Airfix recommends that you should also use, say nail files and stuff like that. But generally speaking, it's going to be as a customer would get it, straight, who's never made a kit before. This is how you're going to do it. This is how you're going to start and make it. The other one I'm going to be making with all the paints and glues and bells and whistles at my disposal to make as nice a kit of the P51 in 1/72 as I can, starting from that basic kit and using the decals that come with it. Other than that, I'll be doing, using airbrushes and all the rest of these things, and see if I can pimp it up a bit and see what the difference is between them, see how much of a difference is between them, and essentially see how good the kit is just as a kit of a P51, but not thinking of it specifically as a starter. So essentially I'll be building 2 kits. So there'll be a box review and then I'll start building the 2 of them. So that'll be happening next week. Obviously, other things will be coming out as well in the meantime. So do keep an eye out on the channel, or if you'd like to be told when everything new is, best thing to do, make sure you have subscribed and then hit the bell for notifications. You will get a notification every time I publish something new. And of course, anything you like on my channel that you do like it there, please give it the old imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. That's it for this week. Hope to see you on the live stream tomorrow night. And if not, then I'll see you elsewhere on the channel. Take very good care now, and goodbye.